Hello and welcome in and welcome back to Clear Channel 333. My name is Yolanda. Please always check the description box prior to continuing with any video message here on my channel. I have a dream message for the collective. Excuse me, a message through the dream state. And all of a sudden, my throat gonna start bothering me. Now it is early when I'm recording this because I intentionally set intentions to record at this time for the full moon. So it's about 3:32, 3:33 at this point. So that could be significant. 3:33 in the afternoon may be significant for you. But the message through the dream state was of a masculine energy feeling challenged in a relationship, okay? For some reason, one-on-one on a timer. It could be a brand new relationship. This could be someone you're recently have come in contact with. Whatever this is very new, maybe in the talking stages, okay? Like I said, it feels like a fresh energy. It feels like someone in conflict, maybe with themselves. But in the dream state, it was, and this could be a specific confirmation for someone because it has to do with podcasting. And in the dream state, it was as if there were questions being posed to the feminine energy, okay? So I don't know, it has to be a collective thing because there was no feedback as if there were people conversing or someone was answering a question. It was like being posed to the collective as if someone had asked a question. 222 as I say that. Partnerships, romantic relationships. So this is going to be a love reading. So I'm just going to tap into the masculine and feminine energy to see what the actual situation is here. Now, someone feels as if you are invading their world, okay, was the topic of this podcasting situation. So podcasting could be significant for you. Either you or this person could have something to do with podcasting. But one of the questions were, are they feeling attacked because you are really invading their space intentionally? Are you overstepping their boundaries, or are they simply not ready to share their world? So let's dig into the message. See, first of all, why do we need this message? Why does the collective need this message? I just stopped shuffling this little deck that my daughter made. 333 on the timer now. And it says awkward. And it is an awkward feeling because even how I started the message, it felt a little awkward to talk about, okay? As if I felt awkward. So let's see, why do we need this message, Spirit? I'm gonna pull out the masculine energy and the feminine energy just to see how and why the energies are differing, okay? Because the perception of the connection could be very different. You may not know, and obviously this is why you're coming to the reading, or the reading, we even need the reading. You may view your situation in one way, but this person is feeling a different way, okay? Something, excuse me, beneath the surface. Why does the collective need this message? Please and thank you, Spirit. Strength. And I just saw this card and I was just about to talk about pride because I'm seeing the strength card in my mind's eye. So pride, it's a pride thing. somebody literally feels like their territory, their space, their world is being invaded, or yeah, that's what it feels like. The Pride card says, never be too proud to ask for help. Everyone needs a little help every now and again, even you. Cats could be significant, and there's the full moon. Okay, the Strength card says you never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. So the masculine energy may feel as if they're always going at something alone, or they're always handling something, okay, in their world. They may not be ready to share, I was gonna say something, but I'm hearing responsibility. So there's really could be it could be the simple fact that they don't want to put responsibility off on you, okay, and that could be the misconception. So let's just see now from this little card deck. The first masculine energy out on the table is submissive, okay? So let's see. Show me the masculine's energy. Worn out, exhausted, okay? So definitely this person is taking on a lot, okay? Now, the happy energy came out for the feminine. On the bottom of the deck is understanding. And I just saw compassion. So Queen of Cups energy. Let's see. Show me the masculine's energy. Somebody may have passed out recently. Lightheaded, dizziness. Show me the masculine's energy regarding this situation. Show me the masculine's energy in this now moment. Please and thank you, Spirit. Show me the masculine's energy in this now moment. And it's like this card doesn't even want to come off the top. And that's why lonely. They may be hiding that they're lonely or not wanting to admit that they're lonely. Show me the feminine energy in this now moment. Excited, like it's two very different energies. And so if this is your message, it should definitely be something that you're feeling, but there's an awkwardness to when you're around this person, communicating with this person. There's an awkwardness because the energies aren't matching. 911, as I say that, the energies aren't matching. They're probably showing something while this other energy is under the surface. So let's see what's actually challenging the masculine energy. Actually challenging the masculine energy. Strength is on the bottom. That's that pride card. Now, and actually, I'm going to get to this Two of Wands because it's a energy of planning. But the Strength card, usually the feminine energy is taming that lion. On this one, she isn't. She's just kind of, she's standing there. She's maybe contemplative, like, how do I handle this situation? Okay, so that could be your energy. But it's interesting that the Strength card did come out, because that was a card from the other deck. Now this one is planning. Somebody may feel like the masculine energy may be in some type of planning situation as far as their own world goes. And they may feel like they can't figure it out for some reason, or they're figuring out things for everyone, okay? I'm hearing preconceived notion. They may feel like they're taking on a lot and they weren't ready for it. They could have been taking on a lot from a real young age. If you can see, there's a child holding up the world in their hands. And the masculine, the paternal figure here. Let's see. What's the actual challenge here? Let me go to this other deck. What is the actual challenge here for the masculine energy? There's something about a wreath. The feminine energy is holding the wreath. Could be something about a death. A memorial. What is the actual challenge here for the masculine? And the Emperor card flipped over in my hand. Page of Cups. This is literally someone taking on a lot out in the physical world at a young age. This is the Page of Cups, Temperance. And the Emperor is not in the chair. This person could have had an absent father, or a father passed and they had to take on the household, or they felt, or they were like put in that position at an early age. Page of Cups. Like they were appointed to keep the peace is what I'm hearing. And even right now, as I'm doing the reading, it's hard for me to recall the question that I asked. This could be, and here is a child again taking on responsibility, because the child is in the Hierophant's clothing, okay? And he has keys, but this is the Fool energy, and this is brand new. Like, this is about someone, a child, okay? And in this masculine's childhood, they took on a lot of responsibility as a child. And here's the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay, so it's a lot of, I feel like this is, it has become emotionally taxing on the masculine energy. And if they are feeling attacked because you're coming into the situation, and it could be, and here's the Hierophant Emperor here, and here's the King of Swords, Hierophant. This is a lot of experience, okay? A lot of real world and spiritual world experience, knowledge, whatever. and is put on a child. This is a lot of the things that they have taken on. Now the Hierophant here, significant message, because the Hierophant is here and the Hermit is here. But on the Hierophant card is the Hermit. And this is the Chariot card with the Hermit. It's like someone's ready to go into Hermit mode. Yeah, and the Hanged Man, which is a pause, a break, is here with Temperance. So this is about someone taking on a lot, and it may not be that you're invading their world. You could feel like, under the surface, you may feel like you're invading their world. I feel like this is a protection thing. They may not want you to come in and take any responsibility, have to take on their responsibilities, share their responsibilities. Let's see. Clarify the feminine's energy. Because the feminine energy here. And I feel like I'm speaking to the feminine collective. But just take it as it resonates, because for whatever role you play in the situation. Clarify the feminine's energy. And actually, just take it as it resonates. This energy for the feminine, it could be the surface, is what you're showing on the surface. But you know, I opened up to Ace of Swords, and that could be what you're portraying. That Ace of Swords card has a hawk on it, with the blinder thing on, so they can't see. They have that helmet, that mask on. So someone, the feminine energy may be portraying that they're happy and excited and understanding, but under the surface, it may be something else. Under the surface, it may be something else. Four of Pentacles. You may have in the beginning felt like that, but now you're feeling a little guarded. And let's see, the Ace of Wands is here. And that is passion and excitement, and it's new. This is that energy. This is the pause again to see something in a different way. Okay, Hangman energy. Now here, the feminine energy is helping the masculine energy. Okay, so you're helping this person in some type of way. So let's see, what is the surface challenge? Someone's dissatisfied with life. Four of Cups is here on the bottom. Is what's not being shown or not being seen. And it feels like a back and forth, or it feels like a tug of war of what's on the surface. When you two interact, it may be a shifting of energies. One moment, somebody's portraying surface level energy, and then at one point falling into what actually is the issue. Like those emotions come up. What is the actual, what is the surface level energy here? What's being portrayed? What's being shown as the problem? What's being shown as the problem here? Surface level. The Magician in reverse. This is energy of manipulation. Now, I feel like This is Four of Coins is here again. 4 coins with 7 of coins behind it. This person, on the surface level, they may feel like they feel like they have to manipulate the situation in some type of way, because the material world, the things, the real world that they're dealing with. 9 of Spears, that is being resilient, is like pushing on to get through something. And I'm asking for surface level energy, but this is the same message coming out. This is the heart of the matter. It's not on the surface. It's out in the open, but this may be what you can actually see, is that they're exhausted. Okay. That's the only message coming out here. With the Hangman here, that is seeing something in a new light. It's epiphany type energy. So this could also be why the message is coming out, to confirm what you're already feeling about this person. 8 of Coins is here. Self-mastery. Okay. And with the 7 of Spears, this is constantly standing your ground. With the 5 of Spears behind it, that's the conflict. Empress energy here. The Strength card has already came out. That's the Empress energy on the Strength card. In this situation, you may not know how to, 2211, as I say this, you may not know how to handle the situation. That's the energy of the Empress on that Strength card. Not knowing how to handle the energy. And Ace of Spears is here again. This is Ace of Wands energy. So there's new energy coming into this situation. And now, just as I've been asking, what's the surface challenge? What is the real? Let me see if a different energy comes out. What is the real challenge here? What is the real challenge? Queen of Wands. I had a feeling. This person, this is the masculine energy, okay? Masculine energy in female form, okay? Now, with both these Ace of Spears, Ace of Wands energy coming out on the feminine's side, that's, and even the Empress, okay? She took the lead. She wanted to take the lead. This person could feel like, if this is the real challenge, they could feel like you will come in and naturally take the lead. And I feel like this is something that they don't want you to have to do. Like, they don't want you to have to take on any of this responsibility or burden of their world. This is what I feel this is. Because here it is. She's helping while he's tied up. Okay, this is the Hangman is a sacrificial lamb energy. It's self-sacrifice. And although this may not, I feel like because someone was appointed this position, whatever it is, however it resonates at a young age, it's not so much self-sacrificial, but at some point it may have become that. Okay, they may have been able to at one point walk away, or they feel like they can't. So there is something kind of self-sacrificial about this. So let's see. what's coming for this connection. I'm opening it up to Four of Wands and the Hangman. The Hangman is now here 3 times, and I feel like that's very significant. And the Hierophant is right behind it. So there's some type of pause. Now, either you're in separation or you will be like, this feels like this will come to a halt. I'm hearing to regroup. For you guys to get on the same page. In this Hangman card, like he has his eyes closed and covered, okay? Let me just clarify the energy. But the Four of Wands is here, so that is coming together. This is like a pause before coming together. Like, officially, is what I feel this is. Three of Swords right behind it, Page of Swords, and then the Fool. I feel like this is clarifying why you haven't come together in the physical. Four of Wands, same place, same time. Could be heartbreaking. Let's see. And it could be heartbreaking for both of you, actually. In this Magician card, I keep staring at it. This is, I feel like this person may feel like if you come into this situation before they handle it whatever way they need to, it's like they don't want your energy affected. They don't want to feel like they're manipulating your energy. They don't want to take away your energy to help solve this. Like, it's something about not wanting you to be affected by the energy of their world. This is what this is. This is what it looks like. And that with all the negative energy on the masculine side and the positive energy on the feminine side, I'm hearing they feel like they would be robbing you. Okay. Let me see. Clarify this Hangman, this particular Hangman card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is his eyes covered and closed? Page of Wands. This is it says the Page of Wands, like the Fool, has a fresh yet passionate outlook on life. Drawing this card indicates that you have a creative spark in you, so go ahead, be spontaneous, follow your creative muse. You're this person's muse. I'm hearing learning lessons, taking notes. So this person may very well be learning how to be strong from you. Literally, this Hangman card is, she's giving him living water. This could be some type of information, or they could be watching you be confident and strong, and that's how they're gaining their strength. Okay? They're learning how to fight. Stand up for themselves. This is the Page. This is the Two of Wands with a child on it. That would be the Page. Okay? Page of Wands. So with that clarifying the Hangman as to why he has his eyes covered, he could now be viewing this situation in a new light, and that's what's going to transform to this Ace of Wands energy, a passionate new beginning for you both. Okay, so he's viewing this situation as He's learning from you. Now, not, okay, this person's not invading my space. They're not trying to take control. This person is not trying to lead the way, as in the leader 30-30, as I say that. They're not trying to, she's not trying to take the lead. She's showing me how to lead, is what this is. Because the Queen of Wands is the visionary, natural born leader, okay? Masculine energy in feminine, in female form. So this is what they're seeing, or they will see, okay? Now, where is this connection going? The Four of Wands is here. It's a promising energy. That's what I split the deck open to. Where is this connection heading after the pause? Because either you're in separation, you separated, or you will soon be taking a break. Nine of Pentacles, single energy. This is being self-sufficient on your own, maintaining a lifestyle that you worked hard to create. So for someone, this is a break. You're going on a break. This is the Nine of Pentacles. That's single. So, or you are in separation. Just take it as it resonates. Where is this connection going? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is already here. And Five of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and then back to the Six of Pentacles. So after the pause, after the break, after the becoming stable, things become balanced, reciprocal. This Five of Cups is in between the Four and the Six, though. So that Five of Cups is the energy of regret and remorse, but it is hopeful energy of the Two of Cups coming back together. So, and the Unknown card is here. This is needing more information, Spirit coming in with new information. Tonight, full moon energy, listening to this reading. This is the High Priestess energy. Something's unclear, unknown. Somebody wanted clarity on their situation. The masculine energy may want more information. 3333, as I say that, they want more information. And the King of Pentacles is here. Nine of Wands showing up again. It's like they're keeping up a wall or a barrier until they solidify something in their world. In order to bring you in. Here's the Empress. The Empress is showing up on your side. Even the minor arcana for the Empress is here, which is Nine of Pentacles. And here's the Hierophant again. There is high level of commitment coming into the situation. There's something about something needs to happen in this pause or separation between you two. Maturing in the physical world for the masculine energy. Now the King of Pentacles being there with the Nine of Pentacles. And the higher level of commitment here, and the Ace of Wands is now here 3 times. The Ace of Wands is a male suitor. So definitely long-term commitment is coming into the situation. The Hierophant is marriage. Four of Wands, marriage. The Empress is a wife, okay? This is the masculine energy needing to mature. Now, this may not be emotional maturity. It's something that they need to, some certain level or something And the Four of Wands is right behind the world. Something that they need to do in their physical world in order to advance in some type of way, in order to bring you into their world. Okay? And it simply could be taking the lead in their own life, that confidence, that maturity, as far as confidence goes. Because the maturity here is shown on the feminine side, even with the Queen of Cups energy being one of the feminine's energies first cards coming out. And I feel like I'm talking to both because I keep shifting back to, as I'm not, it feels like as if I'm not speaking to one energy. Okay, so this could be a reading for both. That's what I really feel like it is, for both masculine and feminine energies. Three of Wands. Now, and the Magician is here. This is looking ahead, looking forward, being able to see the big picture. So Three of Wands is here, confirming the Four of Wands. This person, okay, or both of you do want to move forward. It's here on the table. The Ace of Wands is here 3 times. The Magician. The Three of Swords is now behind the Magician. This person doesn't want to manipulate your energy. And Submissive was the first card to come out for the masculine energy. This is about them gaining their confidence in the real world in order to lead in your connection. That's what it is. They have to lead in the physical world in order to physically be the leader in the connection. That's what this is. To be the head of the household. This is like they're the head of their world. They have to be the head of the household. This is what this is. Four of Wands is the household. So that is what is very new for them. Being the head of the household. What can this connection look forward to? Let's see. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. With the unknown energy here, trust your intuition. So if your intuition guided you to this message, trust that you're receiving the information you need personally, okay? Prior to coming to the readings, you're getting your confirmation here. So Spirit is saying, trust your intuition. This should be confirming what you already know. May could be significant. That is, I think it's May and June are the popular wedding months. So it could be confirmation for that. This message with the Three of Wands being here twice and the World, that's, it's quick energy. You may be finding out something in days, okay? Within days about your connection. Your connection could be, if you're, and I really feel like this is a turn around energy. So this, it's coming out of separation is what I feel like this is. Coming out of separation. Quill, get back to the basics. That's Empress energy. It's a self-care type thing. I feel like this is coming out of separation message. Confirmation for that. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Bo, you are thought of, you are highly thought of. Okay, so you're definitely on this person's mind. They hold you in a high regard. Empress and Queen of Wands. They definitely hold you in a high regard. Okay. archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening. This is Ace of Pentacles energy, which is a high level of commitment, okay? New romantic partner, long-term partner. The Parrot card, and it came out in reverse, and I don't, for whatever reason, I feel like it should be in reverse. So the card speaks about gossip, but this is it's in reverse. It just feels like an energy of privacy. The Moon card and changes in your life. There's another full moon. Strong energy. Somebody, you may be very emotional on this full moon. But something's going to be made clear. That's what this full moon energy is, enlightenment. But also it's about trusting your intuition. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay. I'm hearing it's all coming together. The number 3 could be significant. There's 3 eggs in this basket. Weeping Willie. The name Willie could be significant. Weeping Willow. It says family sorrow. And I did get something about a death in this card. Okay, with that wreath. Death energy is also here. And this doesn't have to be literal death, but it's something's dying off. Something's transforming. Family sorrow. It could have to do with the loss of money. But it doesn't have to be lost. It feels like an energy of transformation. Finances transforming, because death is on this card with the 4 of Pentacles. But just take it as it resonates. Let's see, let's clarify this. Weeping Willow. Please and thank you, Spirit. Justice. Okay. Could have to do with a little court situation, because that energy has been coming out a lot. It says the Justice card represents justice, fairness, truth, and the law. You are being called to account for your actions and will be judged accordingly. If you have acted in alignment with your higher self and for the greater good of others, you have nothing to worry about. However, if you haven't, you will be called out and made to own up to your actions. Now, I'm being drawn back to this Parrot card. Somebody may feel like they need to speak up or speak out about family, okay? That's what that energy feels like, which could also be weighing heavy on someone. So let's see, let's get a few more of these tea leaves. Flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. This person may feel like you're disappointed in them. Chain of events that will affect your life. So there are things that are changes that are coming. Big changes. I'm hearing that will soon be revealed. The energy here is the masculine energy needs to clean up their circle. There are people in their lives, and this definitely is on a collective level. They have to clean up situations or remove people, because the Mice card is here, discord among family or friends. And then you have the disappointment in a friend or lover. Like they have to clean, or had to, because I feel like this is the energy of, I'm hearing that song, reunited, and it feels so good. This is an energy of reunion, coming back together. It doesn't have to be a divine connection. It could be. Just take it as it resonates for you. But this is an energy of reunion. But the pause had to be them cleaning up this negative energy in order to bring you in, okay, to their world. It says, the broom card says new home, new attitude. This could definitely have to do with some type of physical move. The chain of events that will affect your life. This is the masculine energy setting things in motion, okay? And I feel like for the feminine energy, this is an explanation to clarify what's been going on, why there hasn't been communication, why there has been miscommunication, or you may have felt like things were just at a pause or standstill and you were unclear of what's going on, okay? 2 more, please. Thank you, Spirit. March. So this month is very significant. I said, like with those wands energy, it's fast-moving energy. 1 more. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. Oh, and behind that, it says you will be shown the way. So the masculine energy is being shown the way. It says, be careful, do not take risks. This is the energy that I was talking about. They didn't want to move ahead. They didn't want to bring you into their world until they were clear on what they needed to do. I feel this is. They didn't want to bring you into chaos. But they're being shown the way. And that's why this is the energy of the Ace of Wands being here, because the universe is literally transforming this situation. So not only are they learning from you, the universe is, of course, guiding them. But the point is that they're taking the guidance, is what this is. So let's see. Let's get a postcard from Spirit to close this message. Postcard from Spirit for the collective need of this message. Encouragement, advice. I'm here and follow the white rabbit. Alice in Wonderland. Let me go to this deck right quick. Somebody may have felt like they were just constantly going down the rabbit hole and like there was no light at the end of the tunnel, which that 6 of Swords energy is a light at the end of the tunnel. Advice for the feminine energy at this time. The rabbit hole. You may have felt like you were constantly going down the rabbit hole. And the rabbit hole is in a cloud, so unclear. But the white rabbit is here. Okay, so this is the Fool energy. Okay, so advice for you is take the leap of faith. Okay, you may have felt like this was a huge risk you didn't want to take. Spirit is saying, take the leap of faith. Okay, that's the advice for the feminine. Advice for the masculine energy. 7 of Pentacles, invest in the connection. Okay, and this is a leap of faith. Masculine energy, the sun. This is Spirit. The advice is both of you take the leap of faith. Okay, it's worth the investment. 7 of Pentacles, long in the tooth. A good long-term investment is what this connection is. the sea. It's a seal. Walrus. It's a walrus. Oh yeah, and he has a. I thought it was a picnic basket because it looks like a bottle of wine in this basket. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a tool. It's a tool basket. I'm hearing it's safe to build. Okay. The Sun card. This is the everything card. This is the happiness, joy, and I was hearing luck. Happiness, joy, beautiful relationship. Okay. Spirit's just confirming. I'm letting you know it's safe. It's safe to take that leap of faith. Okay. So let's get a card to close this message. And there's a unicorn here. If I see that unicorn card, that's the one I'm going to read. Because I feel like it's significant. Because before I heard that follow the white rabbit, I saw the unicorn card. And there it is. So let's see what the message is. It says, you are magic. There is, dear you, there is only one you. And you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic. And that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall and in your convictions. Be yourself. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. The Sun card is here. Don't compare yourself to others. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. So this is the message from Spirit. And I feel like this message is to the masculine energy. They have to stand up and take place, their rightful place in the world, their world. This card is sticking out. Maybe this will be the message for the feminine energy. It says, dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. Empress energy is here a few times on the table. Okay, it's an energy of creation, creating something new. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. Empress energy, this is a divine feminine message. All power is in the present moment. Excuse me. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of the negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. So feminine energy, this is about not holding resentment for the separation. Okay, I feel like there's a message in here about that. Forgiving. And in the moment, remaining in the now moment, but the message of Empress is here. That is being in the now moment, self-care. And that could be what you have been doing, self-care in the 5511 I just saw on the timer. Focusing on self in this in-between time, okay? But I feel like that is, like it says, the spirit team, your cheering section, congratulating you for remaining strong in the now moment during this separation, okay? So with that being said, this is a message. I hope it, 5544 I just saw. I hope it cleared up some miscommunication, confirmed your intuition in some type of way. 5555 was on the timer. This connection is transforming in a positive way. So with that being said, I wish you all the best in your connection and your coming together. Take care.